Yeah, it's still recording. 8 minutes. I can do all that. Funding is something I want to get started on really early in the year. So we mentioned there was a funding thing that we had for Edinburgh, which needs to be applied for before December. So it's something I need to get on started on as soon as possible. I can do that. I'm told we don't have enough money to buy a Bentley, which is a shame. But I think if we were going to buy a car, I'd ask everyone what car we should buy. I'm not just going to be like, oh, let's buy a Bentley. As an example. So yeah, I have an intricate knowledge of how the question thing works on Facebook. I know there are parameters to prevent people from adding any answers, so no one could just throw in Act 1, Scene 9. Just be like, yeah, vote for that. Yeah, outside of the Treasurer's roles, I'd really like the opportunity to be in the committee this year, because I'd love to run sessions. I think I could do that quite confidently. Mafia. So yeah, outside of Treasurer roles, which I like to think you can all just let me get on and do, I'll keep the committee updated with the state affairs. When I have the funding to do big projects like Edinburgh again, I think if anyone wants the opportunity to write and do a performance or something like that, it comes down to me to get the money for it. So, solemn responsibility to do that, and I think I will. There's really not much else for me to add, really. Rounding up all the memberships is quite important. I get as many friends joining drama as possible. I do. Get as many ideas from people as possible. I want to talk to people, see what things they want to contribute with, so I know exactly what we're going to need in advance for when we want to do it. It's all just a matter of being prepared, really. Any questions? I know that was surprisingly short.
What experience do you have with handling money?
Handling money? Oh, I had a job. I worked in a strawberry field, and the guy who owned it was never around, so I had to do all the financing myself and just let him know when he rolled into work at 9. He said, "Oh, okay, I'm here. Tell me what's going on." So I did, and he went off because he's a farmer. Question.
Hypothetical situation, Matt. Run with me on this one. It's 2 weeks before pantomime.
2 weeks before the pantomime.
Someone has just come up to you and said, "Our account has been drained because I bought this gold diamond encrusted duck."
Oh dear, that slipped under my nose, didn't it?
And you don't have like half the costumes you've not got yet, props missing. How would you get that if the bank account was like really low?
Oh
How would
dear.
you acquire?
Well, first I got a few friends who work in the SU, so hopefully I can get some advice from them. It's all about pulling your advice from other ways to try and find the funding from there. So SU, beg the SU for money, I guess.
Would you get money?
Sorry? Nothing. Would I get Dan?
Do you know what money is?
Yes, it has reached Norfolk. We haven't got electricity yet, but we do have money.
That's a lie, I know
But we only did just get the 3 tiers.
And did you pay money for strawberries?
A bartering system was established, so yeah, a kilo of strawberries is worth not quite a Bentley.
So if I come for the pantomime next year, can I pay with other things?
No, I will actually insist upon money.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Pound sterling.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
How do you intend to count the money with wet fingers?
I see what you did there, Matt Webb.
Fortunately, I have the ability to count to 12, so...
Does no one else get that?
No, seriously, 6 fingers.
You could like
Previous treasurer.
One of the things that I had to do, which I didn't talk to me, one of the things that treasurer has to do is liaise with charities, and depending on what we do next year, we might actually have to go to some schools and volunteer and things like that. So, do you have an idea of how you're going to help drama choose a charity, or are you going to stay with RAG, or do you know?
Well, first you have to look up what RAG is.
Raise and give.
Run away.
It's got a nice name. Well, if anyone has a charity that they particularly want to donate to, as for a personal reason or something that everyone can relate to, that would be a cool idea.
What
too.
if like every member wants a different charity?
Well, we can't do that. I'll have to choose. I'll have to choose one. That'd be on my responsibility list. Is choose one.
How good are you at organising your time?
Very. Unfortunately, I haven't really spent much money on my degree, so I'll have plenty of time to do treasurising. That's not what it should be. Treasurising. Yeah, just you.
Yeah, just me. Have you ever been convicted as a pirate?
No.
Okay.
Convicted as a pirate. No, I was never caught.
No, you never was.
This will be the day you remember that you almost caught.
Are you going to plunder all the treasure then?
Plunder all the treasure. I've got a big old chest at home with a Legend of Zelda mark on it.
Okay, are there any more questions?
Serious questions.
Yeah, serious ones, because
Oh.
this guy's going to be in charge of your money.
Yeah.
Oh shit, but we
Which
got
is
that.
important.
Hurry.
If you receive an email from a Nigerian offering to take part of all of your money and turning it into even more money if you transfer it into his account, how would you proceed?
Well, I'll see if donating to this Nigerian prince gives us any benefits to the Drama Society. If there's anything to invest in, I want to make sure that it's something that benefits everyone.
Just clarify, you're not actually.
But in the case of the Nigerian prince who wants all our money, probably not.
Probably.
Unless he wants to give me like 1,000 tons of strawberries. Because I can sell those on. I
Only
can sell
one
those
question
on.
now from the treasurer who is the most.
Yeah.
Probably going to give the most sense.
How many asked?
There you go.
How many asked one of them? Oh, no, I'm not. It's because this year we've not really done much fundraising like outside of what we usually do.
Mhm.
But as you can see, like with Smith TV, some shows don't have a big turnout, so we can't always rely on shows to make money.
Mhm.
Do you have any other ideas of how drama can make money and be rich?
Social events would be cool. We could do quizzes at the Ellie House. We all seem to quite love quizzes. So quiz is one idea.
Make sure to book a year in advance.
Book a year. I'll book now. I'll book now for the.
Oh, should we mention about Western Auditorium?
Oh, yeah, we probably
Go
should.
try.
Yeah, guys, you don't think about
If they come and
booking
say-
Western
If they
Auditorium.
come and give you like fool's gold and say, we can get it for you, they won't be lying.
Yeah,
Every
because
year they do it, and we thought we had it this year.
there's a 4-year walk waiting list on the Western.
Oh, yeah.
4 years.
4 years.
If you got one thing there's a local theatre company, there's a water in there.
I know.
We can sort it out. I can liaise.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but there's
Go on,
any-
Murray. One more question.
Alright.
Serious question.
Serious question this time.
If you were elected to be in a committee,
Which I hope so.
there were personal drama between you and one or several other members, how would you maintain your impartiality?
Impartial.
How would you be
How would you be impartial?
How would I be impartial?
Make sure that you didn't treat them differently.
I like to think I can be friendly to everyone. So if anyone's going to annoy me, I'm not going to let that affect my behaviour towards everyone. Everyone, equal opportunities for everyone. Encourage ideas from everyone. Listen to everyone's ideas, and just be organised, I guess. Anything else? And can I sit down?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you
All right.
sit down now.
Please vote for me.
Sit down, boy.